These collagen fibers are densely packed and they are having this uniform parallel shape with one another, and creating very much strong cords, which we refer to that one as a tendon. Okay, tendons are connecting muscles to bones or to other muscles, and ligaments are parts of your connective tissue that are connecting bones to bones. So this is a part of the dermis of your skin, a submucosa of your digestive tract, and fibrous capsules of organs and joints. So the function is more on structural strength. Adipose tissue is another loose connective tissue that are consisting of large cells that stores lipid. Okay, so these cells accumulate in large numbers, and we commonly call them fat. So adipocytes are found in kidneys, under your skin, abdomen, breasts, and also it reserves fuel for lipids. You're insulated against heat loss and supports and protects various organs. Yet another connective tissue are the cartilage, which is a hard, flexible tissue that supports the outer ear and the entire skeleton. So the cartilage that cells are called chondrocytes. They lie between the spaces, are called lacuna, surrounded by a rubbery matrix that chondroblasts secrete. So these matrix, along with collagen and or elastin fibers, gives your cartilage its strength and elasticity. So this is your hyaline cartilage, so suspended in lacuna in arrow. They have fine collagenous fibers, and the location are from embryonic skeleton. They covers the ends of your bones, forms cartilage of your nose, trachea, and larynx, and for support and reinforcement. So for elastic cartilage, these are fine collagenous fibers, which is elastic. Okay, they are a part of your external ear. Your epiglottis maintains a structured shape and allowing a great flexibility. Fibrocartilage are large collagenous fibers in its intracellular material, as shown here in a micrograph. The arrow points a fibroblast. It's found in your intervertebral disc, pubic symphysis, and disc of your knee joint. It absorbs compression shock. So for your bone cells, or another type of connective tissue, osteocytes, are found in lacuna, but the matrix around them is heavily impregnated with calcium phosphate and calcium carbonate. So they are suited for support and protection, like your bones are forming the skeletal framework of your body. So bone tissue is found in here. It is deposited in concentric layers called the osteonic canals. The bones are supporting, protecting, and providing a lever system for muscles to act on, because they are the framework. Also, they have purpose in storing calcium and fat and forming blood cells. So a connective tissue, or a specialized connective tissue, that is suspended in your plasma, we call the blood. Okay, so we have specialized red and white blood cells plus the platelets, forming the transported in a cardiovascular system. So we take a look at the cardiovascular system of different animals by the next few subjects. This is a red blood cell, a white blood cell, and an intercellular plasma and platelets. So this is functioning in transporting oxygen, just like the red blood cell, carbon dioxide, some of the gases, nutrients, waste, hormones, minerals, vitamins, and other substances. Blood is located within your blood vessels. A nerve tissue, okay, lastly, is composed of different type of cells. Okay, impulse conducting cells are called neurons, and they are being nourished by neuroglia for protection and support. These neuroglia and neurons are forming sheets to help protect, nourish, and maintain the cells of your peripheral nervous system, and we call them peripheral glial cells. This is your nervous tissue, which is found in your brain, spinal cord, and your nerves. Again, their function is to transmit electrical signals from your sensory receptors, your eyes, your mouth, your tongue, and your ear, and your skin, to your spinal cord or your brain, and from the spinal cord to your brain to your effectors, like muscles, okay, and glands. So you have this effective reaction. So for muscle tissue, it allows movement. Again, the three kinds of muscle tissue are the skeletal, the smooth, and the cardiac muscle. So the first one is being shown in the first few slides. Skeletal muscle is a voluntary muscle, and it makes the body movement possible in vertebrates. Okay, in your smooth muscle, it works in the rhythmic contractions of a churning action in your stomach and propelling the material, such as the movement of the wave-like movement of your food coming down from your esophagus. We call that one peristalsis. And the cardiac muscle is resulting in heart beating. So this is a skeletal muscle tissue for your voluntary movement and locomotion. They have stripes, striations, muscle fibers, and nucleus. This is a smooth muscle tissue, spindle-shaped cells, and they are containing each of the centrally located nucleus. Okay, the smooth muscle tissue is not striated because it follows the system of your smooth muscle tissue. They don't have they cannot be controlled. So moving of the substances or objects like foodstuff or urine or baby along internal passageways. So they are controlled involuntarily. Cardiac muscle is the last type of muscle tissue, which contains a single nucleus, and they have junctions. We call that intercalated disc, and striation also. These intercalated discs are carrying action potentials that will be discussed in your cardiovascular system. Okay, they have they are located in the walls of your heart. So heart is made up of a cardiac muscle tissue. So the blood is being propelled and pumped by your heart, and the cardiac muscle is an involuntary muscle. So now we're heading to organs. Organs are the functional units of your animal body, and one of the biggest organ externally is your skin, and internally is your liver. Okay, like with the spleen and your kidneys, they have different purpose, and we'll discuss that one in the following lessons. An organ system, and we'll take a look at this one, are a group of organs that have specific functions. Okay, we will discuss different chapters regarding the organ systems of your animals, and they are more complex in higher vertebrates compared to invertebrates. But we will not miss the invertebrates part, because they have this one of a kind organ systems. Okay, so in order for them to reach a balance, homeostasis, okay, all of these organ systems are helping the organism to reach a balanced standing, okay, or homeostasis. When you're sweating, you need to release a sweat in your skin, and when you are nervous, your heart will beat faster as it should be, release some enzymes, release some hormones to control the different processes that's happening in your body. And the table 2.4 will give you an organ system overview. Let's say integumentary, the nervous, endocrine, skeletal, muscular, circulatory, immune, respiratory, urinary, digestive, and reproductive. And these are being discussed in the next few more slides. So that's the end. Thank you so much. If don't forget to comment down in the text box below if you have any more questions regarding this lesson. I'm happy to assist. Okay, thank you so much for listening, and stay safe.